the recording.
All right. No problem.
Okay. A few. Yeah, never mind. Because just wait for Mr. Come. You also want to know. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Just chill.
Yeah. I mean, my slides, thankfully. Okay, so here's my plan. I think all the slides are ready, but I'm going to release the first 3 lessons slide first. And then subsequently over the course of next 1 or 2 weeks, we'll release the next 6 or 7 slides also. And as we discussed last time, you mentioned,
she's having problem. I just hold on first. I talk to her first. Sorry, I call her. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Yes, I'm in already. Hello. Yeah, nothing eh.
Yeah, he just called me, I think. I think he was on
Oh,
mute. Hi, yeah, I'm Tushar. Ewa, you are on mute just
是
now.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, thanks.
No, I'm just saying to Ehwat because he's calling me on the phone. Ehwat, I think you need to unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, just now you were saying I didn't hear.
Yeah, my fault, my bad. Okay,
Yeah.
long day for me. I think also long day for two of you. So thank you for coming in. Okay, quickly we try to do what we can. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is to show you, okay, how to get the attendance. Okay, so let me just share screen. Okay, and you can see my screen now, right? Cannot?
Yeah.
Okay, huh? Now, you need to, sorry?
Loading. Yeah, can now.
Can see,
yeah.
Okay. You will need to do a VPN so that you can access anything that is related to the Neon intranet. Okay. So in order to do a VPN, for me, I already have this icon here for me to do a VPN. All right. And yeah, you can see the small window will pop out and then I do the connect. Take some time. Okay, hopefully it works.
So need to get your Neon Poly to install this VPN on our laptops?
Yeah, okay. For me, because last time I used to have to report to work in the campus, so the what you call it, the help desk is at the campus, so I go to the help desk and then they do everything for me. Yeah. So you can actually just screen capture, for example, screen capture this, and then after in the email you ask this HR, to get you to the right person to do it and all that. I think they can actually do it remotely over for you. They will ask for control for your over your laptop and then after that do it for you remotely or something. Yeah. If everything fails, you can of course go down there and then they can do it for you, set up for you. Okay. So then for me, for example, my username is TH2. So you need to know your username for both Miss Tan and Mr. Tushar. So you all know your username already, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Then the password is the Neon password. So you have your own Neon password, and that Neon password basically will allow you to access all the different platforms. Okay. So just key the Neon password. And then after that, there is the passcode. Now this one actually again the computer center install a app in my handphone, and when I click on the app, they will show me the number. Okay. So and the number.
Can I ask you, the apps, right, is the secure, is the cloud?
Yeah,
something called something cloud.
there's a cloud and then secure ID. And
cloud ID, for SUR ID.
Yes, and now the number shows 001189. Okay, 001189. So then I just key in 001189, and then after that, it will ask me to continue. Then I just continue, and you will know that it is successful when the this icon here changes to a television box. Okay. If it's not successful, then it will still be as it is now, lah. Okay. So it's successful. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then you can see it changes to a television box. Can both of you all see okay or not? Hello? Okay or not okay? Okay or not okay? Are you there, or the connection cut already? What happens? Hello?
Ehud, you're on mute again. Hi, Ehud. You're on mute.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can hear me? Okay. Sorry. The disadvantage of doing this VPN is that the connection basically become unsteady and all that. Okay. So, but I need to show you the thing, so that's why I'm doing the VPN. Normally, when we do the Zoom or the MS Team, we don't do the VPN because that affects things. Okay. So, all right. So that is the first step, lah. Okay. You need to get on the VPN first. Okay. Then what you do next is that you go to the Explorer, the browser, to click on the intranet. Okay. Again, because for me, they have already put in the intranet, the selection here. So I can just go and click. Sorry?
Are you sharing the screen?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, let me come back again. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that the intranet, okay, normally we access using the Internet Explorer. Cannot use Chrome from what I know, because it's not compatible with Chrome. Yeah. Okay, so if you use Chrome, you find that there will be some slight bug here and there. So I'm not too sure how that actually works. Yeah. So far, okay, can you hear me or not, both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, you need to go to this thing called the campus solution, okay? And just have to wait for a while for it to navigate to the page. So because the Explorer is not going to be supported, so they have ported over to, I think, Microsoft Edge or something. Okay, all right. So that's why it comes to here. So there will be a login. So if you want, I can send this login, the whole ID to you, so that anytime you want, you can just cut and paste onto the Microsoft Edge. You will be able to access this particular page. You know what I'm trying to say? Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay, huh?
Yeah.
So then here again, you use the same user ID. Okay, use back the same password lah, or use back the same password, and then you sign in. Okay, that always doesn't work because my password is too complicated. They don't accept simple password. Okay, then you will go to this particular page lah. Okay, this is the landing page that you are going to go into. If you go and click on the campus solution, all right? So far, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then you go to the option academic staff and click on that. And it will bring you to another landing page, okay, with different options. And you go to attendance and you can click on the attendance, all right? You can click on the enter class attendance if you want to, because finally that's what you're going to do, okay? So anyway, let's say I click on attendance, it will bring me to another landing page, which is here, all right? Then, yeah, what I'm trying to show you is the first step, which is to get the class attendance. So you click on the enter class attendance. Okay, so they will ask you to search because you may have more than one class, but of course for both of you, you only have one class. But for myself, I have many classes. So if I were to, you can search using the specific data if you have, but you can press this button here and then they will come out with the list of the classes and all that. All right. Okay. Now, let's say my class is this module called Soil Mechanics and Foundation Engineering. Okay. So for Tusha, your class will be digital construction. Okay. All right. In fact, here, I can do that for you. Let me just do that for you. Okay. So because at the moment, they still set me as the module leader. So all these things, only the module leader has the rights to do it. So they are going to remove my rights and give it to you already. All right. Okay. So anyway, you click on the digital construction. Okay, you will come to a landing page here, and at the moment there is only one row. Okay, there will be 15 weeks, so you are supposed to take attendance for all the 15 weeks. So you need to generate 15 rows, and the way to do it is just to press this button, generate. Okay, warning, whatever, don't care, just okay. Then they will generate the 15 weeks for you. Okay. Now, in this case, they actually give you more than 15 weeks. Okay, you can actually delete and you can add, if you want. Like for example, you want to delete this, you just go and press the minus button. They will ask you, do you want to delete? Then just press yes, whatever, and all that. You can actually add another row if you want to, okay. But just take note, you only have 15 weeks, okay. Also, there are 2 weeks that are redundant. Why they are up to 17, I speculate, is because in the December, there will be 2 weeks of break. But the system still count as teaching week, but we don't teach on that 2 weeks. Okay, all right. Or like for example, week this number 10, okay, and number 11. So you can delete them when the time comes, or up to you when you're doing.
Yes. Will I have class for these 2 weeks? Also no class, right?
No class. You only pay for 15 weeks, so just teach 15 weeks. Don't teach more. Not worth it. Not worth it. Don't do it. Okay. So you can go in, for example, sorry?
Eva, the time here is 6 p.m. Should be 6:30, right?
Okay, yeah. It's a long story because it's recorded. Okay, I will offend the top management if I tell you the reason.
Okay.
Next time you see me face to face over a cup of coffee, I explain to you.
Okay.
I see. No. I cannot say it's recorded. Okay, all right. So anyway, it's 6:30 to 10 o'clock. Okay. Please do not start 6 o'clock because you are not going to be paid. Okay. Only do what you want to be paid. Right. 15 weeks, 6:30 to 10 o'clock. Right.
Sure.
Okay. So if you want to take attendance, how to do it? Okay. I forgotten already actually. Okay. So I'll press this button, details. Oh. Let me just go back here. Okay. Oh, let me just come back to here again. Okay. Digital construction. Okay. Just now it was okay. Yeah. Okay. So okay, somehow maybe because the day has not come yet, so that's why you can't take the attendance. Okay. Never mind. Let me just come back.
Column, maybe just let me know which column to click, then I think should be okay already.
It's actually just now the magnifying glass.
Mm.
And it's quite self-explanatory. When you click the magnifying glass, you will see the 22 students, and then there's a button for you to click to say they are present and all that. Maybe next week it will open up for me because next week Monday I have a class. If there is, I will just screen capture the thing and show it to both of you. Okay. So at the moment it doesn't open up, so that's why you don't see what I want you to see. But the important thing to take note is that when you are taking attendance, when you click this button, it's supposed to bring you to another landing page, and then you're supposed to click present for all the 22 students that you have, if they are present. And you need to do a very important thing, which is to click the save button. If you don't click the save button, the data will, whatever thing you do is not going to be saved, and it's going to be like you never do at all. Okay, so you need to go and click the save button at the end of everything. Yeah. Okay. So I will show you on the screen capture when that is available to me. At the moment, it's not. Now, the other thing that you need to do, that we want to do, normally I do is, I want to have a attendance list, okay, in an Excel file. You can actually do that. You can go back to just now the, for example, since, okay, you already studied, this time I do it for you also, quantity survey, okay? I set up this thing for you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, I do what I can. Okay, so again, for you, you only have 16, don't worry. You just go and...
16 only?
Don't care, just go and do a housekeeping, okay, remove it, keep it to 15 because you only be paid for 15 weeks only, all right? So this one, just go and explore on your own.
Sorry. I thought it's 16 students, yeah.
No, 16, no, this one is week. Well, how to say, entry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, attendance list, okay, you can generate, okay, by pressing these two buttons, okay. Don't ask me why it's like that, okay. It is like that, okay. I can tell you over a cup of coffee, but it's recorded. I cannot tell you, yeah, okay. So how to get the attendance, okay, run, okay, press run. Right, it'll tell you something, whatever, don't care, okay. Or after you see the number here already, you just go and press launch. Okay, so the back end, they will do some things, okay, and once in a while you can just click on it, okay, and it will go to successful, and you can continue to click on it. It will download a file under your this downloading folder. Okay, let me show you later. Okay, where is that? Let me just open up my folder first. Okay, under the download folder, okay, it will come to here, okay, but it's not here yet. This is 5 o'clock, okay. Okay. Okay, it's downloading, all right. Okay, so it's a zip file, and you will see, in this case, it goes to your download, okay, the folder, okay. So you can see now it's 827, okay, this is a zip file, okay. So you need to extract all, okay. So extract all, then it becomes a folder, okay. I use this one, time method, okay. Extract all. Then, okay, it will then give you these two items. Okay, that is actually under the folder, 5177996. Okay. So if you go to here, 5177996 is here. Where is this one? Okay. All right. So then you open up this, the Excel file. You open up the Excel file. Okay, so you need to enable the content. Right? Once you enable the content, it will populate, okay, the student. Okay, and also give you some basic data here. Okay, so you okay, all right. Also, it's completed already. All right. So it give you some basic data. Okay, like in this case is under this Miss Tan. Okay, or quantity surveying. So for Tusha, it will be digital construction. The module ID will be different. The catalog number will be different. Yeah. But the student, you will be having the same cohort of students. You see 24, but most likely there will be 2 that won't be coming. These 19 and 20, they won't be coming. Okay, all right. So you probably will be 22. And then you can save as your file under your folder, whatever. Okay. Also, this will be your attendance in the Excel format. So far, any questions?
Yeah. Do we send the Excel on a daily, after every lesson to you or to anybody?
No need. This one is just for your own use. Okay. What the management want to see is keying in the attendance here. Okay. Normally we key within the first within 7 days after we complete the lesson. And what will happen is that they run a batch report. So it's like every Monday they are going to do a batch report to find out who are the module leaders that have not seen the attendance and send out email to all the module leaders to tell them that this particular week for this module you have not seen the attendance, whatever and all that. So if you key in ready, then they won't send you the email, chaser email. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, officially, NIAN's this requirement is that the student must hit 80% attendance. And what will happen is that if officially they don't hit 80% attendance, we will debar the student. Debar the student means that they cannot take the exam. They will be marked as, the status is debar. Okay, after 15 weeks, they won't be able to clear that particular module. That is the implication of debarment. So it's a very big thing when the students are debarred. But having said that, okay, because these are full-time students, to me, I'm quite flexible. Okay, I always try to give the student some chance to explain why they are not here, and if the reasons I can accept, I will on my own, mark them as present, even though they are not present. You can put down some comments. I think there's a few for you to put your comment and all that. Yeah. Okay. We try not to debar the students for these adult learners. Yeah. My reason is because firstly, they are paying money on their own. Okay. And to be fair, they are working and studying at the same time. And they have a lot of work and family and personal commitments which sometimes clash with their lessons. So I tend to be more, accommodating in the sense. Yeah. Okay, last question.
So usually the type of reason you accept for your course are like if they are busy with work, any meeting, overtime, and all those things.
Working overtime, in a meeting, even help daughter with exam or test. I'm okay. Just don't say that because I overslept, then it's something that I think that's a bit difficult. Okay.
No documentation needed, right?
Don't need but if let's say they say that they are sick, normally we'll ask them to at least scan copy of email so that we can keep our own record and all that. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, let me start any question. Sorry, Tuja, any question? Sorry.
No, okay. Yeah, over to Ms. Tan.
Yeah. Ms. Tan.
So which means that we won't be marking the attendance on the exact day, because we have to go and find out why the person didn't attend class.
Correct lah. If they are all present, then on the exact day you can just mark the attendance. Or but if let's say one or two not around, then you want to contact them to go and find out or wait for the next session. It is okay if you, how to say, not say it's okay. There are staff that 15 weeks they did not did not put in the attendance until the week number 15 they put in the attendance one shot. So the disadvantage is that they get a lot of spam email from the system and say that you never mark attendance, you never mark attendance. I wouldn't say that it's okay lah. I just want to say that there are staff that is like that lah.
Okay. After saving the attendance, is there a way to change it? So let's say, I mean, I plan to take the attendance during the class itself, but the student never attend that class on that day. But next week he attends. So
you just go and click on this button again, and then you change. As long as you save, the moment you click the save button, it will give you a timestamp on the date that you last changed.
I see.
So you can keep on changing and all that, but frankly, we try not to too much work. Yeah. So you can wait, for example, 7 days, to go and do this. Like week 1, you don't do anything. Week 2, you go in to do the week 1. Week 3, you do week 2. I think that one is okay lah. But different lecturers here, different stuff. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, then let me then go on. Okay. There will be other things that you will need to do. Okay. Like for example, let's say you both of you, your modules are continuous assessment. So you have, for example, 20% is a project, for example. 20% is let's say test, for example. And let's say for whatever reason, 60% is something else. You need to go into this system to go and set up. Okay. Tell the system, okay, test is 20%, project is 20%, whatever. Okay. So let me show you, okay, how it looks like, because I have some existing module which already set up already, so I can show you. Okay. Go to here. Okay. We call it the common coursework and exam mark entry. Okay. Again, I search. Okay, so I have some existing module already. I hope it comes out. Okay. No. Oh, no. Oh, why can't I get that? Oh, because it's not. Okay, because it's not. Okay, so try to leave it empty so that okay. Okay, all right. Now, for example, this is my current my current module for my full-time student. Okay. Yeah, I need to send it. I just want to show you all something so that you can see what I'm talking about. Why is it asking? Or maybe it's not set up yet. Okay, so that part later. Okay, because it's not set up, I can't show you what I want to see. So okay, that is all for this particular system that you are seeing so far. And this particular system is what we call the Npal, Npal. Okay. So now we will move on to the next system, the micro MS. Yes.
Evan, sorry, one last question on this one. So the one that you were going to show later is to talk about how to put in the assessment percentage, right? Because if you discussed about presentation, in-class written exam, quiz, and something like that.
Correct. Okay. But I'm not able to get you to see, so that's why no point talking. So wait until I can show you, then I show you.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And is there a way for me to set up the what do you call it, multiple choice questions? Is it same
not
system?
Here, not here. It's not under this system. It's under another system called Polymall.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. In fact, Polymall is, let me just talk about Polymall first. Okay, so this is one system. So, okay, let's go on to the next one, Polymall. Polymall is similar to Mail, Miss Tan. Okay, I don't know whether you can remember Mail. Okay. Okay, for Polymall, it doesn't work with Internet Explorer. Okay, but anyway, there's no more Internet Explorer. Okay. Also, normally I use Google Chrome, okay, to access Polymall. So I just go and type Polymall, and it will search for me and whatever, and I'll choose the first. Okay, I'm choose this one. Okay. Right. Now, this learning platform is for all the 5 polytechnics and IT and all that. Okay, so we need to be specific, and we are under Nian, so we need to click Nian. Okay, okay, click to proceed first. Okay, right. To proceed, fine. Okay, so they'll ask you to log in. Okay, so you log in, and then they will ask you, okay, which poly are you going to log into? Okay, so we are under Nian. You can log in under Nian. Then they will ask you again to sign in. Okay, so the account is your email account. So that's why you need to have your empty email. If you don't have that, you can't do anything. Okay, so that's why I was creating. So anyway, empty email. Again, the password is the same password. Okay, that you have been I have been showing you just now. Okay, that is the same password. Okay, right. So once you can log in already, you'll come to a landing page that tells you my module. So for 2 of you, very simple, you only have 1 module. So anyway, you click on this, okay, it will bring you to the modules that you have. Okay, you need to give some time to populate. Okay, so for Tusha digital construction, okay, so you'll be here. You can see how the landing page looks like for your digital construction. Okay, at the moment, everything is empty. Okay, announcement is empty. Okay, the information tab, okay, is empty. Okay, content also is empty. Okay, discussion, okay, is empty. Group, I think is also empty. Okay, basically it's a clean slate because this is the first time we are offering this module. Okay, so same thing for this Miss Tan, your quantity surveying.
So
yes.
Ehud, so I'm supposed to fill up the information over there, is it? Like upload the content and everything?
Yes, but I will advise you to do as little work as possible for this semester. The reason is because this Polymall, okay, will be used for the final time in this semester. Next semester, they are going on to another learning platform called Brightspace, which is different from this. So by right, the information that you have here can be ported over to Brightspace. But what I'm hearing is that things like your assessment, your quiz, your MCQ, it doesn't pop properly. So end up you got to redo everything. So I will advise you to do very minimum, meaning just dump everything inside, and that's it. Try not to do so much. Quiz, you want to do quiz, I will show you an example of how to do quiz here if you want. If you have other ways that can get them to do quiz, and you can prove that it is, how to say, can be authenticated, it is okay with us just for this semester, because I don't want you to waste time to do this over at Polymall, because it's going to change to Brightspace next semester. And that applies for Miss Tan also. Okay, yeah. So let me show you my modules that I have already done, run a few times. Okay, for example, okay, soil mechanics. Okay, right. This particular module called soil mechanics and foundation engineering. Okay, I have run it for 2 runs. Okay, so that's why there is quite a lot of things already. So announcement. Okay, you can see. Okay, this is for last semester. Welcome message blah 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 blah, whatever. Okay, and I have included, for example, okay, the teaching plan. Yeah, I have included the what I call weekly activities. Okay, all right. For this particular module, okay, I run it by chapters. Okay, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until this is supposed to be chapter 11. Okay, so in every folder, okay, for the chapter, when they go in, okay, yeah, I will give them the PDF file of the materials because this module was done mostly online unless they come for face-to-face practical. Okay, so that's why I give them soft copy because they don't have access to get the hard copy from me. Okay, so for example, how I did it is that I divide the whole chapter 1 into small sections. Okay, and every section, for example, if you click onto here, it will go to a YouTube video that I've recorded lah. Okay. It takes some time for it to go.
Offer your customers local pickup when you start selling online with Shopify, the e-commerce platform that's trusted by over 1 million businesses worldwide. Build your online.
Okay, so let's look at the objective of today's lecture. Okay. All right, so it is basically a, what do you call it, just a narrated PowerPoint, okay, that is around 12 minutes. Normally, I keep to less than 15 minutes. Differentiation, solid particles, acute particles, but okay. All right, so then when they finish this, okay, I then get them to do a test. Okay, I get them to do a test. Okay, so there's some instruction now, okay. So begin, okay, whatever, okay, then you can begin, okay. All right, so begin. Then I tell them, okay, do attempt the following true and false test to check your understanding. Okay, so it's always whatever. So you just answer, okay, answer whatever you think is. And in this case, there's only 3 questions. Very simple. 3 questions. Then after that, they submit. Okay. Oh, so Tusha, does that give you an idea of how things can be done in terms of a quiz?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Two questions here. Number one, how do I create the questions over here?
Okay, I will show you how to do it in a minute's time. Okay, question 2.
Okay. All right. The second part is in your class, right? Do you ask them to see the video, and in the class itself, do they take the test, or is it separate?
Okay, good question. Okay. If I try as much as possible to do teaching rather to get them to see the video, because seeing the video is quite boring lah. Teaching at least is dynamic, is live. Every time I teach the same thing, I may express it in different ways or that sort of thing. Okay. So that's why on MS Team, there is starting from 6:30 until 10 o'clock. Okay. I normally try to teach. Okay. But I will know where to stop for them to do the test. Okay.
Okay.
At least first. Okay. I can always come back. Okay. Let me come back here. Okay. So meaning that even though I teach live, okay, I know where to stop, and I will stop, and then I'll ask them, okay, time for you all to go for 10 minutes break, and can you all do this test? Okay. Yeah. And come back at 7:15, for example. Okay. Then 7:15, I then live teach another topic in chapter 1. And then after that, they do a test. Another topic, then they do a test, for example. Okay.
I see.
That could be one way to do it. But again, different module leaders, they have different way of doing it. Some module leaders, they don't bother with all these tests. They just start and then they talk for 3 hours. And to them, that is effective. We are not going to give over that. Yeah.
Too boring, 3 hours. Yeah.
You're right, but yes, true. Okay, so yeah, so you have to think of your own way to deliver the thing lah. Yeah. I think it's really much better to do it face to face, but it's just unfortunately for lecture, SSG told us really that don't do it face to face, do it online. And online is very difficult to get them to do activities simply because 1,001 things will go wrong. Things that you don't anticipate that will go wrong, it will just happen. And you have 22 students, all you need is just 3 students got problem. your class you can't run. Okay, or don't believe me, never mind, it's okay. You try on your own and you will know what I'm talking about. So that's why yes.
One related question. So I plan to take the quiz in the class itself. So if let's say on that day some students are absent.
So that's why for those that absent, I'll just ask them, okay, you have a choice to look at my 3 hours recording on MS Teams, or you can come here and you can try, okay, in any sequence you want, because I don't restrict you, okay. I don't have all these release condition. Actually, for Polymall, not easy to put in release condition, but for Brightspace, that is their selling point. So you have 1,001 release condition, meaning that for the benefit of Miss Tan, you don't complete A, you cannot go to B. You don't complete A and B, you cannot go to C. That's called release condition, which is both good and bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, how to use create this quiz? Okay, you can go to this. Okay. Sorry, I think I need some time to just figure out. Okay. 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 You click the course 2. Okay, and there's this part called test, surveys, and pool. Okay, right. Okay, I'm not a master in using this. So that's why I do it on the fly one. Okay, so that's why you find sometimes I stumble and all that. Okay, so to answer your question, to show how to set up a simple test. Okay, you can go to test. Okay, these are my tests that I have set up, okay, over the past few semesters and all that. Okay, you have a choice to import a test. If you have already some questions set in a certain format, then you can import them in. It's very efficient, but you can build a test on your own. So for example, you want to build a test on your own, just click onto this one. Okay, so let me just call it Tusha so that I can tell a partner, sorry, okay. So then your description, whatever doesn't matter, okay, or instruction also doesn't matter. Okay. Then you just submit first. Okay, right. So then, okay, you ask you, okay, create question, reuse question, upload question. I forgot these two already. What is it all about? Okay, you can create question here and you can see there are different types of questions that you can create. Okay.
Multiple choice.
You can see multiple choice. Yeah, multiple choice. Since you want multiple choice, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good enough already. Yeah.
Also, question title, you can call it one, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Then okay, then this is the canvas for you to type in the question. Okay, let's say, are you happy? Okay, or then you have option. Okay, okay, there are certain things I can you need to play around. Okay, or
sure, should be okay. Yeah.
Okay, so answer there will be standard 4, but you can actually have more. Okay. Yeah. So let's say the answer 1 is correct, for example. Okay, or then you can say happy, right? For example, right? Or answer 2 maybe not happy. Okay, right? Maybe this one don't know. Okay, then this one 50-50.
All of the above.
Okay, whatever. Okay. You can also put in feedback. Okay, feedback for correct response, feedback for incorrect response. Okay, you can, right? So if you do that, then when they click the answer is correct, there will be one set of feedback, wrong, there will be another set of feedback. But a lot more work, which I strongly encourage you not to do, simply because this is only one semester only. Next semester, you'll be different thing over again. Don't waste your time. Yeah. So anyway, you submit, okay?
When is next semester?
April.
I thought the course finished already.
This course,
I thought my course.
Your certificate 4, we are going to run every semester if we can. So certificate 4, both yourself and Mr. Tusha is teaching the modules. You are teaching quantity surveying. Mr. Tusha is teaching digital construction. In the April semester next year, we are going to offer certificate 4 to another cohort of students.
Oh. Oh, I thought finish already.
You thought you know, of course you can always finish on. You can always say, you know, you don't want to teach, you say. Then yeah, I have to go and figure out, who is the next better player lah. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's beside the point. Okay, so anyway, coming back to this one. So okay, Tusha, this is how it looks like lah. All right. Then you can say okay. All right, say okay first. All right, say okay. So now you have already created a particular test that is in the format of MCQ that only contains one question. Okay. So where is that test located? Okay, it's under this series of things here. But because I got so many things, it's very tedious. Okay, I show all first. Okay. So if you scroll down to okay, so now you can see that is the test that I have just created. All right. But you see this test is not exported to any one of the landing pages yet. Okay. Look at the heading under deployed. Okay. It is not deployed yet. Okay, it's not deployed yet. Okay, meaning that the student will not be able to see this test. The student is not able to take this test yet. All right.
Right.
Okay. Now, let's say you want to deploy the test, how to do it. Okay, let me just go back to my module. Okay, you go to, let's say, your weekly activity. All right. Let's say I want to deploy the test. Okay, never mind. Deploy test here. I want to deploy in this folder. Okay, so I need to open up this folder first. Okay. Then now I say that I want to deploy the test. So you click test. All right. So now you can see, you can select this and then you, right. So you will just ask you to do a check, the test information, whatever, all that. If you are happy, okay, with all these things, okay. Okay, now this one is some option. Okay, you got to make the test available because at the moment default is not available, so you got to make it available. Okay, you can have available with an announcement so that the student know that there's a test. Okay, you can have a multiple attempt. I find that this is useful. Okay, multiple attempt. Okay, because my intent is to get the student to be familiar with the subject matter. It's not really to test them. So that's why I tell them, don't worry, I give you multiple attempt up to 2 times of the time.
But you have what do you call it? Total some percentage attached to this this test of yours also, right?
You can go to download their results under this grade center. Okay, to download their results. Download their results.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So when you download their results, if it's a multiple attempt, I think they will only give you the result of the best attempt. There's a little bit of AI in there, smart thinking, so that you don't need to do so much work. Okay.
No, what I mean is, so you have 100%, right? Like for example, written test and then quiz and then presentation and all this combined to become 100%. So for your tests, do you have certain percentage attached to that as well, right? Like 3% or something per test?
Yes. It's very little weightage. You see, okay, let me just, I will answer this question. If I don't answer the question, find me again. So let me just finish all these things first, okay? So, okay, you can set a timer if you want, which normally I don't. You can set the test to be only open on certain dates, okay? Or you can even have password, which I don't, okay, I don't, whatever. So yeah, you need to then play around with all these things, okay? Or look through on your own. If you don't want, you just want to go for bare minimum, you just submit. That's it. Then when you do that, okay, the test is already available to the student already. All right. So yeah, that is the thing. Okay. Now, sorry, just now you were saying something about the the percentage and all that. This part here is under formative assessment. Formative assessment means that we assess them maybe on a weekly basis or every 2 weeks or every 1 month. Okay, as opposed to summative assessment, which is like a major exam at the week 15. Okay, so for formative assessment, the NEAN directive for adult learners is only up to 30%. That's why remember I have a conversation with you, right? I think it's 30, because too many things on the mind, but you need to check the conversation we talk about. Okay, so meaning that actually coming back to this module, sound mechanics and foundation engineering, you find that every one of the the chapter, I have a lot of all these small little quizzes, okay? Or you can see test, 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 test. Almost at the end of all that chapters, all the 11 chapters, they will have completed almost at least 40 to 50 tests. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So and this is only say around 50% of the formative assessment of 30%, meaning that it's like what 15%, for example. So 40 tests, and I will then only give them 15% of the whole coursework mark. The other 15% is for their discussion in the tutorial and their other type of work and all that. Yeah. Just to give you a sense of what I'm doing. You don't need to follow 100%, it's okay.
Sure. Yeah, I plan to make
less than 30%.
Right. I plan to make the quiz to be 30%, like a total assessment for them. Yeah, maximum 30%.
Okay, but I'll advise you, why not you also give them some chance to score marks to tutorial, answering tutorial question and all that. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you mean through how do they answer tutorial question?
What I do is that I have a tutorial question you can see here. Okay, I'll do attempt the tutorial question, submit them under discussion for chapter 1. Okay, all right. Mainly I'm trying to get them to practice. Okay, so I keep telling them it's okay to be wrong. Okay, all right. And there will be some that they don't know, enough and all that. Okay, or then I will give them the solution. I will not give them a solution upfront. Maybe at the end of the first week, then I give them the solution. Okay. And at the end of the first week, maybe 80% of the students will submit. Okay, there will be 20% never submit. So maybe because they don't know what to do. So when they see the solution, then at least they can submit. So when they submit under the discussion, okay, right. So chapter 1, they can then come to here and then post and attach their solution. Okay, so I will take a look at their solution and then after that give them some marks and all that. The auditor normally will not challenge how many marks you want to give. It's okay. All right. So this is another avenue for them to score marks. You find that the name of the game is trying to give them chances to score marks. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, good idea, this one.
Okay, all right. So because if you say you quiz, do a quiz, for whatever reason, if they keep on scoring 0, it's very difficult for you to give them, say, 70 marks for scoring 0. In case the auditor query you, all right, because the auditor can see a 0, you also score 70. But for this type of answering the tutorial question, it's more subjective. The auditor will not query why you give 70 and all whatever and all that. That's the reason.
True. Yeah.
Okay, so so that is the Polymall. Okay, in GIS. Okay, you need to do a bit more of exploring and so that you can decide what you want to use it for. But what I will advise you is to do minimum. Okay, meaning that you can in fact just go to the information. Okay, create a folder. Okay, in fact you can just create an item or you can have a folder. It's up to you. Okay, and then just print everything. Print like Miss Tan, print all your quantity surveying the notes. Okay, all right, and then after that stop. For example, if you don't want to have quiz, it's okay. All right. The reason
do you have to do
yes,
do you have to do measurement, because we teach them how to measure, then we'll give them a drawing and then they will have to measure.
Yeah, correct. So so that's why different module is different. Okay, so you have to decide what you want to do, and like say minimum work, because sorry, let me just connect power. My laptop no power. Give me a minute. I'm going to be out for a while. Wait.
Tusha, can I check with you? Is this the first time you are teaching here in Poly?
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, this time, yeah.
No lah, just talking to Tusha. It's first time teaching in Poly. Yeah.
But in universities, I teach before, yeah. Still teaching.
Oh, Yeah.
Sorry, I got to cut to the chase because actually I'm outside, I'm not at home, and they are going to close shop and all that. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all for this Polymall. I think you probably will still have questions. When you explore this on your own, but you need to explore so that you can have questions to ask me lah. Okay. So let's stop that, and let me just come out so that it's not it doesn't lag. Okay. Okay. The next thing I want to do is to show you the MS Teams. Okay. MS Teams, the advantage is that you can do a lot more things compared to Zoom. And when you record, it automatically goes into the MS Teams session. You don't need to do anything. Okay. You can see the landing page for the MS Teams here, right? You can see, right?
Yeah.
Both of you? Okay. Right.
Yes.
You can go to this part here where you see all the MS Teams session that you have. So let me just click that first. Yes.
Ihwan, just one thing over here. So need to log in to MS Teams using the email ID and password, right?
Correct. You must use your Neon one. If you don't use your Neon one, you are not able to do a lot of things. You cannot communicate with the student and all that one. Cannot.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go to the Teams, the landing page, you find that I have a lot of teams. Okay. So like for example, this actually used to be my cohort for certificate 1. I'm taking them for certificate 2, so I changed the name to the certificate 2. So you see, okay, all right. That's why there are meetings. Okay. Okay, there are meetings because this was last semester when I was taking them. Okay, all right. So in the meetings, there is supposed to be recording. How can't you see the recording? Okay. But it should be somewhere there's a recording and all that. Okay. Okay. So you will need to set up your own team first. Okay, because this is the first time you are teaching, right? How to set up your own team? Quite straightforward. Let me just go to the team first. Okay, so when you go to the team, okay, you can see here, join or create a team. This is the button to set up your own team. So you go and click here. Okay, just click this button here to create a team. Okay, so again, they give you a lot of options. Just start, use the class option. And the name, I can say that okay, all right. So description, whatever, okay. Then after that, now this part is important. Okay, you need to make sure that you add in the students inside the team. So just now when I show you the attendance, I don't know whether can you remember there is a few that talks about the student ID.
Yeah.
ID S1013244 whatever, or S101 whatever. Okay. You need to unfortunately key the student ID one at a time. Okay. So let me show you, for example, what I'm talking about. Okay. I shouldn't have cancel out the Excel page because I can show you the Excel page. But never mind. Okay. So let's say I type in a student ID 101 23 4, 8, 5, 6. It will try to show you some students that has this particular ID. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this is a particular student. Okay. Now this student is in the DCS, which is the diploma that you are involved, but it's not your student because he's doing certificate 1. Okay. How I know is because just now I already downloaded the list for certificate 1. So I click this. Okay. Right. And I add. And what will happen is that in the MS Teams session called Joey, these students will be inside already. So you have 22 students, you will need to do it 22 times. Okay. Plus Joey.
Sure.
You need to go and put in Joey TH2. When you put in TH2, okay, come up. Okay, never mind, you touch Joey. Okay. Then you click tell you what, okay, add me in so that I can see what you have done, okay, all right. Then after that you can close okay, when you add in the 22 students plus me, okay, you can close. When you close, okay, it will populate and give you a MS Teams session, okay, for tell you what. And under this tell you what, at the moment, there is only one student. There's only one student. This Aloysius that I typed in. Okay. So I can have a new conversation, okay, yada yada yada, whatever, okay, yeah. And I can actually press this button called Meet. I don't want to press because it's going to confuse, because Zoom, I'm talking to you all now, okay. If I go and press, yeah, it's going to set up another meeting, platform. I'm afraid it's going to crash and all that. So I'm not. You can try on your own and then you go and press. It will be something like Zoom like that. Okay. And you can record. Okay. Yeah, and you can take attendance. Okay. When you are doing the meeting. So this is the part where you are going to do the teaching. Okay. So like for example, for Miss Tan, it will be Tuesday, right? Tuesday 6:30, for example. The students will know how to come in, because the students have already gone through 2 semesters of Zoom meeting already. So they will know, as long as you tell them this particular, where to go. So once you set up already, okay, you just screen capture the icon, okay, of your team to me. I can send it to the student. The student know me well, or you want to send it to the student, also you can send it to the student, because from the Npal just now, you can get their handphone number. Okay. I have a WhatsApp group for the 22 students, this group of 22 students. I can just send.
We can just upload on the Polymall announcement also,
and
right?
Also, they also know, they are familiar with that. They can go and see on their own, no problem. If anybody can tell you that they cannot access Polymall, they cannot access MS Team, it's bullshit. Okay. Or 2 semesters already, they know what to do already. So they cannot say they don't know.
Can I check with you, if the students have query, who do I refer them to?
Query on what?
Well, query on how to enter this kind of thing,
The students cannot have query anymore. 2 semesters already. If they still have query, really school them.
I don't know. Last time when I teach, right?
Now you can take it from me, because when they say they have query, they are playing pump. I can tell you.
Yeah. So I still have to refer them to somebody, right? To deal with this problem.
You refer them to tell you what, and tell you what will really score them.
Okay. Can.
You tell them, you got query, I'm going to ask tell you what to come and query you.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, based on my previous experience teaching the full-time students, right? You'll be surprised, by the time
running out of time, so the one we can coffee shop, we can talk, and then we can have a fun time talking about that. But today cannot. Okay. So all I can say is, if the student have query about cannot go into Polymall MS Team, you say okay, I refer you to tell you what, and I'm really going to do that. Okay. Or they cannot. They can say they don't understand what you are teaching. Okay. But they cannot say that they don't know how to go into Polymall. They don't know how to go into MS Team. They cannot say that because 2 semesters already. All right. Okay, Susha, yes.
One last question on this one. So the creation of this this icon that you have, the pink TE icon that we are seeing, right? Creation of this icon is just one-time thing, right?
Yeah, one time.
And need to enter the student ID one by one in that manner that you showed, one time only. Then every time we come in on, let's say for me, I come in Thursday 6:30 p.m. So I just come in, click on this icon, and then we can start the Zoom Teams already.
Correct.
That's
correct.
it.
In fact, you can try it out with me anytime after today's session. You just create a team, MS team. I can call it Tusha and tell you what. Then after you add me in, and you can try, and Miss Tan, 3 of us, you can try.
Yeah, that's good.
You need to try one. You don't try, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And then you can click this button, meet and all that. I'll be around tomorrow for you all to play around with.
Yeah, I think should be okay to explore. Yeah, maybe you continue. I think you need to go already, right?
It's not. Well, no. I think I'm almost end already. I don't really have much
Okay.
thing to, yeah, so open to question until 9:30. Beyond 9:30, they are going to close, yeah.
Okay, so 3 platforms. The first one is your intranet thing. For that, need to get them to settle the VPN. That's one. Then the second one is Polymall. That one is fill up the whole thing as much as we want. That's the second. And the third is creation of these teams. I think
Yes.
should be doing. Yeah. For me, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Miss Tan has anything. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to ask.
I
Let
think
me
that might
play
sometimes to
around.
think, that might sometimes to think before 9:30 because yeah.
Right. Okay.
Then sorry, I interrupt first. One thing that I will strongly urge you to do is go to the attendance to go and get the student details first. So that at least you know who are the students and and all that is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you send, if you don't mind, the first one that you showed, right? What was the website? The website for that one, and maybe you can just send on WhatsApp or something. Then I can log in and see what are the things that are needed over there.
Sorry, the first one, the
that only works on the MS Edge. Yeah.
Okay. This one. Okay. Let me open up my email first.
What's that called? I forgot the name already. It's called
Campus Solution. Campus Solution.
Npal. Okay.
There are a few things, but this one is the one that you go to Campus Solution. Okay.
Okay.
Cut and paste this one. Wait, this will come out and wait.
Yeah. I think should be okay, but don't worry. I think this one is recorded. Maybe you can just send later, then we can figure it out. Yeah.
Never mind. So I try to do it now.
Yeah.
The more I do, the less I do later. Much easier. I do what I can. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. So I need. Okay. All right. Where is? Okay. All right. So okay,
NATH.
yeah, I have that. Okay, I have okay, yeah, okay, let me see whether this thing comes. Oh, not this one. Oh, I still need to show you all the Workday. There you go. So let everybody.
It's Workday.
Workday is a 4-letter word.
Oh, the cum. Oh.
You know the joke. Okay. Also, okay, yeah, this. Hey, but why are default? It shouldn't be. Okay, because. Okay. Oh, it's PSP. You can try, like, you can try this to see whether. May not know. You see, okay, if it doesn't come out, you have to go and ask the CC people how to.
Sure.
Let me just wait. Let me just screen capture that. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So at least you can forward to this HR to say that you need to have access to this Npal2 campus solution to attendance and all that. Okay. For attendance and examination.
Okay, thank you.
No. I whatever I know, I share. So wait, okay, last, not last. Okay, there's another thing called Workday. Workday. Okay, Workday. There is again URL to go to. I don't remember the URL. I have it in my favorite. Okay, quite a lot. Okay. Right. This is the one. Okay, let me just copy and also I send to both of you. This one is for Workday. Okay. Okay, now for this, again, you need to log in. Okay, you need to log in. Okay. You can see here, okay, there are different organizations, okay, and you choose Nian. Okay, choose Nian. Okay, then it will ask you to pick an account, use your Nian account. Okay, then only just one password. That is the advantage of this system. Just one password, and you can do everything. Okay, right. Now, unfortunately, this one, they want two-factor authentication, which is why I tell Ms. Tan, if you cannot get that done, you cannot get into the Workday. But let me show you what you see in the Workday. Okay, so at least you know what you need to do. Because this one involves claiming for your teaching, you see. So that's why you need to know, right? So they will give you, they will ask you, so they will ask you for a, okay, verify your ID. So they will send to you some kind of a code, you see. All right, let me write. Okay, they send to me a code. Okay, all right, I can tell you the code, doesn't matter. Because the code change all the time. Okay, then you go. Okay, now there's a lot of options that you can do because they sell this to the government in terms of allowing the organization to do HR, learning, finance, everything all in one. Okay, so that's why there are a lot of options. The important thing for you all to take note is that because you need to claim for your teaching, right? 3.5 hours you need to claim, right? Okay. So that is found under the time. Okay, all right, that is found under time. Now you come to this page here, okay, or if you were to click on, for example, something like this, okay, I just want to show you how the interface looks like. Okay, so the landing page shows you something like a calendar. Okay, also you can see all the dates. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, the dates, whatever, and that's the timing. Okay, all right. Because now it's the holidays, so there's not much thing for me to do. Okay. Let me show you the previous semesters. Okay. Previous semester. August one. Okay. Because the last semester ended around August period. Okay. You can see. Okay, like for example, say something like that. Now this is Monday. This is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. Okay. All right. Now, can you see that there's like 3.5 hours here? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. What is happening is that on Monday, I actually taught a night class, okay, for adult learners that is 3.5 hours. And the Workday system, okay, require me to go and submit this into the system for them to pay me the money. Okay. So when you see the status is approved, then that means the money should have been paid to me. It originally will be not submitted, then become submitted, then become approved. Okay. So when you are teaching, okay, there is a cutoff line. Every 15th of the month, okay, you will need to come in to claim for the previous 4 weeks of teaching. So meaning that it's not every week you claim and then you get paid. So it's like every 15th of the month you come in to click on the system, and at the end of the month you get paid for that 4 weeks. Then after that, the 15th of the next month you claim again. Then the end of the next month you get paid for another 4 weeks, and so on and so forth. Am I making sense?
Yeah, understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is to come in. There is a box for you to say submit. Now I can't show you because this is it's already done with it. Yeah. So there's a box for you to say submit, and you just press submit, and the status will change from not submitted to become submitted. Okay. And then you will get routed to to somebody, which is me, that I'm going to approve. Then after that, the system will pay the person the money. Okay. Also, you just need to take note of this. A lot of people, they don't come in to click the submit button. And if you don't click the submit button, the system will just lag there and nothing gets done. And then nobody gets paid. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Then need to enter the bank details and all those things as well, right? Somewhere.
Yes, but the one you need to check with the HR, and can you write an email to HR CC to me, because I assume that they have already sorted out all that with you.
No.
Nope, I don't think so.
What is
No. Confirm lah.
recorded,
No lah.
recorded. I can't say the S word. So only yeah. So no. So you need to help me. Write an email to Yvonne HR to say that okay, how are you going to be paid? If well, in the email you can say do you need my account details so that you can pay me to Workday or whatever, and you CC to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I find it not acceptable, because I really thought that there is somebody to actually clear all this in your. Why shouldn't be me? I'm just a teaching staff, it's really crazy. But anyway, yeah. So you need to get that done. All right. The important thing to take note also is that other than you being paid for teaching, you are also going to be paid for doing module leader work. Okay. What entails module leader work? Okay, you go and do the attendance taking. Okay, you go and do the exam processing. Okay, which there is a sequence for you to churn out certain documents, which I will share with you in the time to come. Okay, I don't want to overload you with too much thing now. Okay, and also setting up the weightage of the components, which I cannot show you now. Okay, because the system doesn't show me. So there are quite a lot of this administrative work, and the Workday system is such that they pay you under a separate account. It's not for core teaching. This is teaching, 3.5 hours teaching. Okay. For administrative work, okay, they pay you under the account called program coordination. Okay, or program coordination. Okay. And I repeat the number to you for one module. Okay, the total amount of money that you'll be paid for program coordination is $506.25. Okay. $506.25, okay, and divide by 45 because they charge. The system is how to say, the unit is $45 per hour, and that works out to be 11 hours. Okay, also meaning that your program coordination, you will be paid for 11 hours of $45 per hour work, which then be equivalent to 506.25. Okay. Now, why am I so fixated about the hours? The reason is because this Workday system, they pay by hours.
I see.
So the hour for this program coordination is $45. The hours for the this thing is $80 or something like that. Okay. But finally, everything must add up to be 506.25 for program coordination. For both of you, your this teaching, it must add up to $4,200.
Okay.
What is program coordination?
Module leadership. Last time we used to be called module leadership.
I don't know. Last time I was never paid for this kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, but now you're going to be paid. Isn't that good news? You don't want? I don't.
Because I don't know what is it for.
That's what I say already. It's for your time to do the administrative work.
What administrative work?
Take attendance. Go and do the setup of the component, key in the mark in Npal, do the exam processing.
Oh yeah, because last time Thomas do for me, right?
Then that's why he take your money. Yeah, then you go to school.
Okay. No lah, but he do everything for me.
Hey, I can also do everything for you. You can save me the money.
Yeah, you do lah. You do. I give it to you. I don't want.
This is recorded. Cannot. Okay. Right. Also, I leave it to you how you want to manage that. But you are going to be paid $506, $506.25. Okay.
So Ivan, for the program coordination, need to enter inside the Workday system in the similar manner, right? The one that you
Okay, I will
sort of
make it easy for you. I'll make it easy for you.
Mhm.
I will key in the things for you. Because actually, like I say, this is a stupid system. You got to go and do a lot more work compared to last time the system. And they are selling it to us on the basis that it improves productivity. I I will be blunt, but anyway, yeah, cut the story short, it's confusing for you all if it's confusing for me, even though I'm talking to you about this system. But anyway, I will do all the bank work for you, but this one only you can do because only you can key into the Workday for your own Workday. So what I need you to do, I repeat again, is go into the Workday and click submit. Whenever I ask you to go into the Workday and click submit, so that the Workday can pay you. It's like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Ivan.
No problem. It's okay. I do what I can. Okay, these are the two major items. Okay, there's one more small item that you're going to be paid, which is I think for okay, no exam. Okay, no more already. I think these two items only. So you just take note instead of payment. Okay. For Tusha, you will be paid for development of the material because it's a new material altogether. That one will be under the www.vendors.gov,
Yeah.
That one will be a different system. We talk separately. The one. It's not under Workday.
That one I'm familiar. I just need to know how to enter, when to enter, which one to direct to, all that information. Then I can enter already.
I hear you, but I'm totally not familiar. So I hear you. I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know. Yeah. So I need to work that out. Yeah. But give me some time. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So yep, that's all for today's session. Yeah. So four things. There's a system called Npal. So you need to go in there to at least generate the attendance. Okay. Then there's a system called the Polymall. Try to do minimum work because we'll be migrating to another system called Brightspace. Okay. Or then there's a system called MS Teams. That's where you're going to do the part of your teaching. Just help me when you're doing the teaching, do make sure that you press the button record. Okay. Because a very common boo-boo is that we talk for 3 hours, then we forgot to record. Yeah. And we record 5 minutes only, that sort of thing. For the MS Team, you can start to test it out with me. Okay, you can put me in, and then after that you can create an MS Team with me, and then talk to me and whatever. It's okay. All right. And then after that, this Workday, you just need to make sure that you can come in to click on the time, to then go and click on the submit button so that you get paid like that.
Okay. Yeah, works for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I can try this weekend.
I can try. Anytime you are free, you try. Okay. All right. So
Workday.
Yes.
Workday, and there's a telephone. There's a phone app. Workday. I actually download the telephone app.
Yeah, that is their selling point. But I'm not a phone person, so I didn't download that. If it works for you, good because supposedly then you can do everything on the go But I find that sorry, I finished the. Let me just check the